one day, somebody's going to have to make a stand. One day, somebody's going to have to say enough.
شكوت إلى وكيعي سوء حفظي وأرشدني عن ترك المعاصي.
Has Islam become so cheap that now people who are selling and shotting drugs now can pass their opinions on Islam? The things which Rasulullah ﷺ bled for, Sahaba bled for, and now people are coming and deducing masail? Mujahid rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, Ata bin Abi Rabah rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, Abu al-Aliya rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, Hasan Basri rahimahullah ta'ala alayhi. What do they say? Who are the ulul amr? Ahlul Fiqh and the fuqaha. Someone who's got cancer, they won't risk it. They'll go straight to the doctor because there's a possibility that this doctor may be able to diagnose something. So when we take the affairs of our health so strictly, why is it when it comes to the affairs of deen, that now we all of a sudden become so relaxed? Let's just say I do go to someone. Let's say I do go to a mechanic and I say, diagnose the problem and give me the cure. If he makes a mistake and I take that medicine, the harm is only limited to myself. Okay, I may die. If I am a person of Iman, then I am optimistic in Allah's mercy that I will be given entry into Jannah. But when we tamper with deen, when we tamper with the Quran and Hadith, when we tamper with those things which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that we selected people for this knowledge, this is only a means of getting ourselves thrown and hurled headlong into the fire of Jahannam. Rasulullah is saying what? Hold on to my sunnah and the sunnah of the rightly guided khulafa. Tamassaku biha, hold on firmly. Wa'addu alayha bin nawajid, and hold on to it firmly with the back teeth. You got Thawa'i, Raba'i, Anyab, Zawahid, Tawahin, and Nawajid at the very back, the strong teeth. If you put something in the middle of the tooth here and you pull it, a tooth will break. But at the back, you get a bit more of a grip. Look at the balagh, look at every word in the hadith of Rasulullah, Allahu Akbar, instructing us, teaching us. Don't hold on to it flimsy, hold on to it firmly. Not even knowing the fard of wudu, not even knowing what is istinja, let alone what hand to make istinja with what to make it with. Now I'm saying that, no, I read this in a hadith. You don't even know the background of the hadith. You are reading a translation of the hadith, not even knowing if the translation is correct or not. How can you say that I am now making amal on something which is correct? Amongst the Sahaba themselves, we never saw no one saying, you can't follow, for example, Zayd bin Thabit, you can't follow Mu'adh ibn Jabal. If someone came to them to ask the mas'ala, they would tell the mas'ala. And 9 times out of 10, they would not need to go into the long list of dalail, because these were classed as jurists and people that people would rely on for their religious needs. What we say is this: before you ruin your own akhirah, look into the aspect properly. You're talking of people who the whole ummah saluted to their status. And someone who's going to come and learns 2 words of Arabic and knows kayfa halak, you say kayfa halak, he goes, oh sorry, I don't know beyond this. That's the extent of their Arabic. They say insha'Allah. They say certain ways, ma sha'Allah, jazakallah. They say with a bit of tajweed. Big fuqaha these are now. They can narrate a hadith or 2 from Bukhari because they learn an English translation. You don't even know whether the English is correct or not. Wallahi, I come across one Riyadh al-Salihin. The translation was so poor that wallah, certain hadith complete opposite meaning, because it is taken up by so-called intellectuals and these people, so they just write a translation. The only way to be secure is to read and learn it in Arabic and then refer back to what the ulama say in regards to those hadith. We have in our community, sadly, people that will discourage this and people that will say, no, this is a bid'ah and so on and so forth. And because each one of us, we have a desire for deen. I don't want to be one doing a bid'ah. I don't want to do a haram. I don't want to do this. So we take a step back. And then we get served certain things and we think that this is the whole deen. Why? We have never looked into the whole of deen. These people spend their lives. If someone comes and presents a hadith to you and we think that, it apparently seems my life is contrary to this, don't fall into this mistake. Run it by your ulama and say, can you give me a solution for what this hadith is entailing? What it means? What is the deeper meaning? Is it not just safe that those people who have exerted their whole lives, who are the pinnacle point in terms of their akhlaq, their character, their taqwa, all characteristics about them, would it not be safe that we rest our case and say, look, the masses were following these people, and alhamdulillah, if they have imparted knowledge unto the ummah, which until now no one has objected against, then alhamdulillah, then we find our hifadha and our safety and security also in following such scholars.